Hello, my beauties. I know it's been a while since I've been on here, just been keeping busy, not any particular reason, but it is today as I'm filming. You guys will see this after, but it is New Year's Eve today, the 31st, and I thought I just wanted to get on here before the year ended and at least do my makeup with you guys and maybe share some of the traditions that I normally do for New Year's. This year obviously is going to be different. I'm just spending it, my fiance and I are just going to spend it together and maybe go get a bite to eat and see what, drive around, maybe go to the beach and do all of my little traditions that he's a good sport, so he's going to do with me. So yeah, but as I tell you guys, I'm going to do my makeup because it's getting late as usual. I'm running a little bit behind. So, I'm going to share some of my favorite products with you as I do my makeup today that I've been using the last, really the last year, but some of these just the last few months have become my favorites. So I thought I would share them with you. I'm pretty sure some of these you're going to already be sick of hearing. Rare Beauty came out a few months ago, and the more I've tried her products, so it's Selena Gomez's line, the more obsessed I am with them. I've been obsessed with her primer, so I'm going to start with that. A little bit goes a long way with it. Oh, and then also I was having technical difficulties today and I couldn't get my camera to go, and I can't find my spare battery, so then my batteries ran out. So sorry for the quality. I am filming this on my phone, but again, I just wanted to get on here and do something with you guys before the year ended. So I'm gonna start with my primer, and I love this because it just gives me such a nice glow and it feels really nice and moisturized. Like, it just has a nice slip to it. And then I've been loving her foundation too, but today, since it is New Year's Eve, I still want to do more of a dressed up look, even though I'm going to get dressed up to not do much. But on those days, I've been really loving when I want to do my makeup a little bit more, dressed up, a little better coverage. I've been loving this NARS foundation. I think I shared it with you guys. I had gotten a little tester of it from Sephora and just fell in love with it, so I had to get the full size. But I've been using the Rare Beauty so much that actually this is the first time I've used the full size of this. And I will link all the products I use down below, so if I don't tell you the color or anything like that I'm using, it'll be linked. And so I'm just gonna dot it. Usually I put it on my brush, but I kind of spaced right now and put it on the tips of my finger. So we'll see what happens here. And then I'm gonna use my favorite brush of the year. It's not a new thing. It's something that comes out every October for breast cancer awareness. But I discovered it this year. It's by It Cosmetics, and I love it because I feel like it reminds me of stationery, and I was obsessed with that as a kid. Never really grew out of it, so now I get to use it in makeup form. But this brush, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the shape of it. It's shaped like a heart, but it's kind of dense. It really makes my foundation go on really nice. So there's that. So I was saying, I was going to tell you guys about my New Year's traditions that I'm at least going to do this year. And at midnight, so I'm from Ecuador, I should start there. And I try to keep as many of our traditions as I can. We can't really do all of them here in this country, but the ones that I can do, I've really made it a point to do it every year. It helps me feel connected, and I can be a little superstitious because it just rubbed off on me um, growing up hearing all these superstitions. I was like, oh, I better do this if I want to have a good year. So the first one is you choose your color of underwear that day depending on what you want more of. So like if you're wanting more prosperity, you would wear green, more love, red, spirituality, friendships, yellow. So depending on what you want more of, that's what you wear. So I've already chosen my today, and I won't share that much with you guys, but it's just a fun little tradition. And then right at midnight I eat 12 grapes, and that is so that we will have good food all year. And okay, I'm gonna grab my concealer, and here's another one that I've been absolutely loving is the Hourglass, which it's called Vanish, but oopsies, I dropped my brush. And it just is really lightweight, yet I don't know, it just gives you, it feels like kind of like in between a highlighter and a concealer, and I like to use it as my eyelid primer, as a lot of people do. Just covering up some of my hyperpigmentation and lightening it up a little bit. And getting dressed up has always been one of my favorite parts about New Year's, so I really just refuse to at least not, you know, put myself together and start the new year. It's, for me, it's just all superstition. However I end the year and however I start the year is very symbolic for me. So yeah, I want to start the year feeling good about myself. And where was I? So as I blend this in, I'll go on. So I told you guys about the underwear, the grapes. So also for prosperity, we usually, so when I am with my family in Ecuador, you exchange coins right at midnight from 12 different people, and that makes sure that you're going to have enough money all year for the year. So that's the symbolism there. And so I've also been in an Ecuadorian home where they give you a little red pouch that has like a dollar bill in there, and that's kind of the same thing. Red, like if you keep money in a red bag or in a red line bag, it's supposed to be like a prosperous color and a protective color. So that's another way that some people do it. And then the quirkiest one that everyone just cracks up at and like thinks I'm absolutely nutty is that in order to travel the following year, you get a backpack or a suitcase and you run around the block, and that means that there'll be travel in your life. And because I absolutely love traveling and am missing it so much, and I can't wait to travel again, that one has always been such an important one, and I'm definitely going to do it this year. So I'll try to record it. I'll probably post it on Instagram, and then maybe I'll insert it here also when I do my editing, if because we really don't have an exact idea as to what we're gonna do. We ordered food from one of my favorite Italian restaurants, and we're gonna come back and have wine and the food, but then we are planning right now. I might change my mind, it might get too cold for me, but right now we wanted to go near the beach and just like walk around and maybe ring in the new year there. And I would bring my backpack and all and my grapes and everything there to do right at midnight. So I'll let you guys know where I did it. Even if I do it in my living room, maybe I'll insert it here so you can see. It's pretty fun. In Ecuador, they have a really cool tradition. Well, let me do my powder and talk about it a little bit, and then I'll get back to what I was about to say. I really do love this foundation. I've been using the Rare Beauty one so much that I haven't used this in a while, but it really just does the trick. It's a little bit heavier coverage, which is why I've been gravitating towards the Rare Beauty on a day-to-day basis, but this looks really nice for going out at night, which I miss. So I really, really miss getting dolled up and going out. That's like, I love dancing. It's one of my big passions, like just going out and going salsa dancing and getting ready. Just, I don't know. That's been something that I feel like it's been just taken from us, and I cannot wait till it's given back. It's going to be one of the first years that I'm not like celebrating with dancing and music. Like last year we went salsa and bachata dancing and we danced the night away. I'm curling my lashes. This is something I've never done on camera because I'm afraid that somebody's going to try it and like stab themselves in the eye with a nail or something. It's just a spoon that I use to curl my lashes. I feel like it doesn't break my lashes. I know that sounds really crazy, but it's the way I've always done it. It's the way my grandma did it, and I just prefer it to lash curlers. I don't like lash curlers. I don't like that it gives you kind of like that L-shaped lash, and I don't like that it breaks your lashes. So this way I control how soft I use it, and I've been doing it for so long that it's simple, but friends see me do it and they think like, how are you doing that? So maybe let me know if you guys want me to do a tutorial on that. I might do it, but I'm just afraid of the liability behind it. I feel like I need to say don't try this at home, which defeats the purpose of a tutorial. So anyways, but I did that out of habit without thinking, so we'll see. If this is on here, I decided to post it, but if I take it out, it's because I got scared. But I keep on losing my train of thought. Let me put my powder on. I got a new powder brush, Real Techniques, and I just looked fluffy and beautiful, so that's what I'm gonna use. So in Ecuador, going back to that, as I'm putting my powder, I feel like I'm just gonna put at the bottom everything that I used, but I'm not gonna really talk about it because otherwise I'm really gonna run late. Oh, this brush feels so nice. Going back to that, so in Ecuador, they make a dummy out of like newspaper that represents, like, they call it an old man that represents the old year, and like the week leading up to New Year's Eve, it'll be sitting out on your porch on a bench, just like wearing a face mask, and this old man winds up leaving a will. Like, so usually the funniest people in the family get together and they put together a will where they're leaving something to everyone that's going to be at the New Year celebration. Each person gets one thing, and it's just like a funny thing that it leaves. It's never anything serious. It's always like poking fun. Like if somebody had everyone over their house one day and it was so many people that there weren't enough chairs for everyone, then the old man will have left more chairs so that next time everyone could sit. Or it's like something funny where they're poking fun at you, but it's all like in good humor. So like 30 minutes before midnight, everyone gathers around and they read it. And so everyone's cracking up already by the time the new year starts. And that's like one of my favorite things. And then once everyone does all their traditions at midnight, you've hugged and you've done like the running around the block and you've eaten your grapes and switched your coins and everything. Once all that is done, then you get the old man and you see everyone like in the neighborhoods, everyone gets their old man around that time and they put it in the middle of the street and they light it on fire. And so then there's these like, you know, flames all up and down the streets, and people are jumping over them and, you know, just saying goodbye to the old year. You just burn it, anything bad is burnt away, and it's just very symbolic. And I just absolutely love that and wish we were able to do that here. But I know it's a fire hazard. Somehow there, it's like, I don't know, people are just careful about it and it's fine. But there's that, and then after that is done, everyone goes inside and has dinner, and we have like a late night dinner. It's called cena, so it's like for things like this, it's a later dinner that you have like at midnight for occasions like that, and it's always amazing food. And then after you eat, everyone starts dancing and celebrating until the morning, and I absolutely miss that, and I love it, and I wish I could be there with my family. I can't wait to get down there at any point, whether it's New Year's or for something different. I really miss it. So yeah, that's that. That's what I wanted to share with you guys, just because I've been talking about it recently and everyone looks at me like I'm absolutely nutty, but you know, it's my culture and I think it's cool. So anyways, I'm gonna use my Morphe palette today. This one is 39A, and it just has lots of beautiful colors. We'll see what I come up with. Actually, my sister had asked me to do a look with purples, so marine. I think that tonight is going to be the night that I'm going to do that for you. She was just saying that she doesn't ever know how, she's like scared of the deep and bright colors, so she wanted me to do a tutorial on it, and I absolutely adore my sister, so here it goes. This is for marine. I'm going to use these colors up here so that, and then you have to do it though and post it and tag me on it. That's the trade-off. I'm gonna start with this middle color called Passion. It's kind of like in between the violet and the purple, and I'm just gonna, ooh, that's really pigmented. It's a lot more pigmented than I thought. I should know better, but I'll just blend it out. It's fine. So I blended it out a little bit more off camera. I had to wipe some down in here because it was like, it was a lot. It still kind of looks like a lot, but it's okay because this is a good start, and then we're gonna build from there and soften. And then in my corner, I'm gonna use the deeper purple, which is called Forever. I'm just gonna put that in my corner. These are such, I've never used these colors in this palette. So there you go, New Year's look, and I am doing something that one of my biggest supporters asked me. She's super cute. You can see her, she's always commenting down. I just adore her. And she was one of the first ones like 10 years ago to tell me that I really need to start my channel, and she's always been persistent about it, even when I was so scared to do this. So yeah, you could thank her or blame her, whichever you prefer. These are such pretty colors. Thanks, Nyanya. Great idea. So my sister that I'm talking about actually is in Ecuador right now, and I'm super jealous about it. her and her family got to go and spend it with my dad that lives there. So I hope that they're having a blast. I don't know how much they're going to be able to do this year. It's kind of the same there, but we'll see. Hopefully they're able to still do something really fun with the fam. And I am gonna use a little bit of the violet color that's called Create. This color right here. And I'm just gonna put a little bit right in here. It's a good New Year's look. I'm probably running way behind, but oh well. Oh well. Alrighty. And I need a color more of like a glittery. I think I might have to use a different palette for right under my brow bone and right in here. I've been loving this Coast to Coral by ColourPop, so I'll use a couple of these colors. They just have really pretty like highlight colors and like base colors in this. So I'm gonna put Crush, this like more matte, right under my eyebrow. Kind of soften up this look a little bit. It's picking up some of the pink and it's like blending into a really pretty soft petal pink, which I don't mind. I feel like that's actually really perfect. So you guys share with me some of your traditions. If you guys have any traditions at all that you do, I would love to hear about them, that you've created or that it's a cultural thing. I love it when I get to hear from you guys, whether it's on Instagram or on here, or even some of you that text me after seeing this. I love hearing from you guys. All right, and I am ready for eyeliner. Actually, before my eyeliner, I'm gonna brush my eyebrows. So that's another one. My two like old tips and tricks are definitely the curling of the lashes with the spoon and the brushing my brows with a toothbrush. There's nothing better than this. There really isn't. Like, I've used every kind of spoolie that you could think of, but there's something about this, and I don't know if it's because I have crazy wonky eyebrows that it just requires like, you know, an actual brush, or if it's for everybody. But if you struggle with them getting ruly, I would highly suggest trying the toothbrush. All right, and now I'm going to start with my eyeliner. I really should have like pulled what I was gonna use before starting this video, but I was just anxious to get it started that I just started working and putting it together without even having a plan. So I'm gonna use a basic brown right on just my waterline, because I'm gonna use a eyeshadow over it too, so, or underneath. So I really love that. And then I'm gonna go back to that Morphe palette that I was using, and if any of you guys know of a brush that's this tiny, please let me know, because I've had this one forever. It's by Meryl Norman. I can't even tell you, like, my mom worked for them years ago and she gave me this brush, and I haven't been able to find another one like it, and I'm so afraid that this one's gonna break on me or be done for whatever reason. And it is my absolute favorite brush for under in my waterline. And every time I get other brushes, they're just not as small as this one. Like, I have a bunch that are like, you know, like this, and I always think that they're gonna be like this, and then they're not. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to cut a brush up to be that size. And then underneath, I'm gonna use like a dark mossy color. This one's called Granite, and I think I've used this one when I did my green eyeshadow look, but it's almost black. And it's just, it's gonna look probably black, but I like what this does for my eye color. So I just have brown eyes, but it just makes them look a little bit cooler, since, you know, for me, brown isn't, I've never felt like I had a cool color eye, but this makes me like them a little bit more. And it transferred a little bit, so I'm softening it with my concealer brush. And then I'm going to use a goldy metallic-y color underneath, right in my corner. And there's not a New Year's look without a winged liner, so I'm gonna have to do that next. Sorry, I'm making so much noise. And then my absolute favorite liner changed this year. So this is something great that 2020 brought me. And I discovered Rare Beauty's liner, and it's called Perfect Strokes eyeliner, and I'm obsessed with this. I was obsessed with the Marc Jacobs one, which I still absolutely love, and I'll probably get it again, but this one kind of, for the first time in years, I found something that I like even more, that goes on even quicker and easier. So I was gonna do fake lashes today, but I'm out of time. But I will say I've been loving the Glamnetic, and I had gotten some for today, but it's gonna have to wait for another video because I'm really running out of time and we have to go pick up our food. So I'm just gonna do my eyeliner, and you're gonna see how quick and easy this is. I still can't talk while I do it, but it's pretty quick and easy. That's like so fast. I remember feeling like I would start, that's the other thing, is I'm able to get it the thickness that I want, which before with any other one, sometimes I would wind up with like just crazy wings, and they would get bigger and bigger and bigger in an attempt to salvage them. So that's not the case with this. I still see some eyeshadow. I'm gonna have to clean it up after we're done here. I got some eyeshadow on my cheeks. There we go. That's better. All right, here we go. Moment of silence. What do you think? I absolutely love this eyeliner. I love the color of it. It's a matte black and it's really dark, and I don't know if it's the brush or the formula or both, but it just goes on so much easier. I feel like one of mine, it is longer than the other though. Let me add a little bit. There we go. Okay. And before I put my mascara on, I'm gonna set it. And again, with the Rare Beauty, you could tell I've used so much of this already, and I have other ones, but this one is just my favorite setting spray. So let's set the makeup. And it smells so nice. It reminds me of a tea or something. I don't know what's in there, but it smells so nice. All right. And then mascara. I'm gonna just go with my favorite mascara of the year, which was Full Frontal by Fenty Beauty. Definitely was my favorite this year, so we're gonna go with that. This one is still pretty new, so I like it even better. I'm such a weirdo. I like it even better when it starts to get a little bit older. I think I was getting too close there. And I think because it's new, I need to layer it with another one. But I've actually been really liking this here too. It's probably my second favorite, which is weird because it has the plasticky applicator that I usually don't like. But Lash Freak by Urban Decay has also been, and I just have this little tiny one, so I'm gonna layer those just because I want more. And I still need to go do my hair. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this, but I will tell you guys how it works. Either I'll come back and finish this video tomorrow, or I'll just make another video out of it. I've been hearing from everyone, it seems like, about these brushes. This is the Revlon. So I'm gonna try it on my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today because honestly I think I'm running low on time, but I'm gonna do it soon and then I'll let you guys know what I think. I got it and I wanted to do it here with you guys, but the day just got away from me today, so we don't have time for that. So we're gonna go into my lips. So my favorite holy grail lip products have always been Buxom. I just love the glosses. I love to just be able to like put some gloss on and go. I've always been a gloss girl, and so that's what I'm gonna do today. I haven't ever tried their like pencil situations, so, or pencil lipstick. So let's see how this goes on. I'm gonna put this on and then gloss. I know with the mask situation, I think a lot of people have stayed away from gloss, but I just can't help it. I don't care. I always wind up having to wash my masks, and they're always full of gloss, and that's okay. I don't mind. It's just what I like. So I got some new glosses for Christmas, so this is one that I haven't tried yet. And I will definitely link the colors below. This one smells different than what they used to. It smells so good. That smells like a lip gloss that I had when I was a kid. That's so weird. This isn't what they usually smell like to me. Or it might be their new scent. If so, I'm digging it. That smells so nice. It's very nostalgic. I don't know what it is though. I feel like I need to find out. All right, guys. I really need to jet because I know I'm running behind. I don't even know what time it is, and I don't even want to know, but thank you so much for your support. One of my favorite things that I'm so grateful for in this year, amongst all the tragedy and all the hard things that were going on, I was able to start this channel, which has been a goal of mine for a really long time. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have supported me along the way. And if you don't know me yet, if this is your first time, my name is Erica Cecilia, and I am posting videos on beauty and skincare and fashion and even interior decor and a little bit of travel once we get to do that. So thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Time for our ritual. Okay, we're gonna have our 12 grapes right now. Do you want me to feed you your first one? Feed me my first one too. 1, 2. Oh, there's fireworks. I keep missing it. 12. And we actually have 13, so we're gonna eat 13.
It's bad luck.
We're going into next January. And I have something for you. 12 coins in here. He has 12 coins for me. And now's the crazy part where we have to run around. I'm probably gonna wait a minute and then I'm gonna put my backpack and run around. So I'll be right back. Slow. Happy New Year!